Hey there, first grade. How's everybody doing today? And welcome back to another remote learning math lesson with Mr. Enzi. And today I am joined by my Lego reindeer. Notice that he is at the North Pole getting things ready. And I can turn this Lego reindeer into Rudolph if I wanted to add a red Lego brick where his nose is. I wonder, do you think I should change him into Rudolph? Because right now, he's just a regular reindeer. He's going to sit on the shelf next to all my other Legos as we get started today. We are going to continue to use our frames and arrows math mat with our sheet protector. So you're going to want to find your frames and arrows math mat. Place that right inside your sheet protector because today we are going to step it up a little and get some more challenging problems as we practice using our frames and arrows. So while you're finding your sheet protector, I'm going to get started and shrink myself into the corner. Today we are going to be doing grade 1 lesson 3.10. Addition and subtraction application, frames and arrows. You're going to need your frames and arrows math mat along with your sheet protector and of course your marker. I'm going to add one other item that you might want, and that is a number line. A number line really helps us with our frames and arrows, especially when we start to get a little bit more challenging problems. So you might want to have a number line nearby also to help you. All right, so here we go. We're going to start with our math message. And remember that our math message is like our warm-up. It's kind of that springboard into what we're going to be learning. So I have on the screen some number models, but these number models are missing a number. So our first number model is 5 plus a missing number equals 10. And I always like to tell my friends that, this is the start, this is the change, and this is the end. And we're missing our change. We don't know how many hops we have to make. So what number do you think will make that number model true? 5 plus? Show me the number of fingers in your hands. Did you hold up? 5. 5 plus 5 equals 10. How about our next one? 4 plus a missing number equals 6. 4 in the rock. How many more do I need to get to 6? 4 in the rock. 5. 6. I need 2 more. 4 plus 2 equals 6. Awesome job. So that was just a quick little warm-up to get our minds in a math mode. Today we're going to again be looking at some frames and arrows. And remember that these shapes are the frames, and they're missing the numbers that go inside of them. And a frame can really be any shape. You'll notice on your sheet protector, you have squares. Some of your frames are circles. Some of your frames are hexagons. Lots of different shapes just to make it look fancy. But the other part of our frames and arrows is the arrow. And the arrow represents a rule. And notice that that arrow appears over the frames, because the rule is going to repeat itself. So we have a frame and then we have an arrow that represents the rule. So let's go and try one together. So this is kind of a review of what we did the other day. It says to count up by threes. Now, mathematicians need to know that count up means something. Count up means we're getting bigger. Count up means we're adding. And if we're counting up by threes, we are adding 3. So you can write plus 3 in your rule box on your sheet protector. And notice we have some numbers already filled in. We have the 3 and we have a 6. But our rule is plus 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. And then I have another rule, plus 3 again. 6 plus 3. Now, here's where my number line comes in handy. Start at 3, count up 3. 1, 2, 3. And I landed on 6. 6 plus 3 more. Start at 6, count up 3. 1, 2, 3. Where did I land? This time we landed on the 9. Now I come to another arrow, and the arrow means plus 3. 9 plus 3. Well, I'm on start at 9, count up 3. 1, 2, 3. And I landed on the 12. And then I come to another arrow, and that means plus 3. 12 plus 3. Start at 12. Count up 3. Where do we land? And we landed on the 15. So mathematicians always write that rule above their arrows so that they can see the number model. 3 plus 3 equals 6. 6 plus 3 equals 9. 9 plus 3 equals 12. 12 plus 3 equals 15. Awesome job. All right, you can clear off your sheet protector, or you can go to another frame and arrow on there. And here's a different one. I want you to do this one all by yourself. But we're going to get started just by making sure everybody understands the rule. This time our rule says to count back by 3s. When we count back, we're heading to 0, just like Tigger in Tigger and Rabbit Hop, right? They would hop to the hole, to the 0. So when we count back, our rule is going to be minus 3. So mathematicians always write minus 3 where their rule is. And then they try to use their number line to figure out what numbers come next. Start at 15, count back 3. 1, 2, 3. I landed on 12. Start at 12, count back 3. Where do you land? All right, first grade, see if you can finish this frames and arrows. Press the pause button on this video. When you're done, hit play, and we're going to see if you got it correct. Let's check. 12 minus 3 is 9. 9 minus 3 is 6. And 6 minus 3 is 3. And I showed my work on my number line. I kept hopping back by 3. And I found my missing numbers. Awesome job. Go ahead and clear off your sheet protector. Let's try another one. This one gives us the rule, count up by 4s. Well, remember what our rule is. If we are counting up, we're getting bigger. So we're going to be adding. What are we adding this time? We're adding 4 plus 4. So the mathematician, well, some of you are already writing the rule above the arrows. That is amazing. Plus 4 is our rule. Now this is a little bit different because we have a number filled in kind of in the middle of our frames and arrows. It's not at the beginning. But a problem like this is solved the same exact way. Start at 4, count up 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where did you land? 8. I want to see if you can finish this one all by yourself. Go ahead and press that pause button again and give it a try. And when you're done, press play. Let's see if you got it right. All right, let's see how you did. Did you have 8 plus 4 equals 12? I started at 8. I made my 4 hops and I landed on 12. 12 plus 4 more is 16. We already know that. It was done for us. But now I have to start at 16 and add 4. 16 plus 4 more, and I land on 20. Thumbs up if you were able to do that one correct. Wow, awesome job. Go ahead and clear off your sheet protector because now we're going to take a look at a different type of frames and arrows problem. Take a look at this one. What do you notice that's different from this one than all the other ones? Did you guess that we are missing the rule? We don't know what our rule is because all of our frames are filled in, but we don't know what the arrow represents. So this is where I really need my number line because my frames tell me to start at 3 and hop all the way to the 5. 1, 2. How many hops did I make? I made 2 hops. Wow, so I'm going to put that here. I made 2 hops. Did I hop up or did I hop back? Well, if I counted up, that means we're adding. We're getting to our bigger numbers. So I added 2 to go from 3 plus 2 equals 5. Now let's see if the rule stays true. Now I'm at 5 and I need to land on 7. I'm on 5. 1, 2 hops and I land on 7. Again, I added 2. Wow, I wonder if you think you know what the rule is going to be. Let's see if it works again. Now I'm on 7 and I want to stop at 9. Let's count our hops. 1, 2. Another 2 hops up. So another plus 2. And our last one, we go from 9 to 11. Let's see. 9, 1, 2 more, and I landed on 11 by making 2 more counts up. So my rule is plus 2. So just because you're missing the rule doesn't mean you can't solve it. You just have to be able to figure out how many hops up we're making or how many hops back. Now, because my numbers in my frames are getting bigger, I know I'm adding. That's a key hint. All right, let's try another one. Oh, this time we have all of our frames filled in, but we're missing our rule. I want you to try and come up with the rule for this one. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Go ahead and hit that pause button. Use your number line to check it, make sure you're right. And then write in your rule. And when you're done, press play. Let's see if you're correct. Let's see if you found the rule. plus 5 is the rule. I started at 5, I counted up 5, and I landed on 10. I started at 10, I counted up 5, and I landed on 15. I started at 15, I counted up 5 and landed on 20. And I started at 20, I counted up 5, and I landed on 25. So this time I was adding 5. Awesome job. Let's try our last one. Now this time we're not counting up. This time our numbers are getting smaller. So that means we're going to be counting back as we head towards 0. I want to see if you can figure out the rule on this one. Go ahead and press the pause button. Try and see if you can come up with the rule. When you're done, press play, because we'll see if you got it correct. All right, let's check to see if you did this one right. Did you get the rule is minus 3? Start at 18, and I had to go to 15, and I had to count back 3. And then I had to start at 15 and end up at 12. Again, I counted back 3. And then I started at 12 and had to end at 9. And that took 3 counts back. And then I started at 9 and had to land at 6. Again, 3 counts back. Wow! We did a lot today with frames and arrows, and we took it to the next level. You are going to have a seesaw activity so that you can practice trying to do some of these more challenging frames and arrows. I can't wait to see how smart you are.